Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another severe weather breakdown. Now today, we're going to be talking about an ongoing severe weather outbreak that will bring damaging winds, large hail, and even a few tornadoes to a certain portion of the United States. So let's go ahead and get right into it, starting off with the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, where we have a marginal risk of severe weather for just the southern tip of Florida there, and then also the Florida Keys. This is driven by a marginal risk for tornadoes and damaging winds as well, so have a tornado action plan in place today if you do live down there. We did see a tornado warning in the Florida Keys earlier today, but no confirmed tornado drop. We have had actually some damaging winds in that area, so that's something to be concerned about. But tomorrow will actually be even more significant, where we have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of Oklahoma and Kansas. The tornado threat for tomorrow, you have a 5% chance to see a tornado within 25 miles of any given point in the Brown area there. I think we're probably going to see at least 2 or 3 tornadoes tomorrow. The Wichita region is going to be the main area in that threat, so have a tornado action plan in place there. Damaging wind threat for tomorrow, we also have a slight risk of damaging winds, so if you're in that yellow area, you're going to have a 15% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or higher in your town. And then the hail threat for tomorrow, we also have a slight risk of hail tomorrow, so if you're in that yellow area, you're going to have a 15% chance to see hail 1 inch or larger in your town. I will likely be going live tomorrow at some point. The timing is a little bit uncertain at the minute, but we'll just kind of see when storms pop off, and when they do, I will go live. So going into Monday, we're going to have another slight risk of severe weather here for parts of East Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and southern Arkansas there, but it's too early to break down these specific threats that will bring. We also have a marginal risk of severe weather in Iowa. So let's go ahead and move on to what the models are showing for these storms here. Alright, so we see that right now we have a lot of thunderstorm activity on the eastern United States and some snow in the northeast. That'll actually be a pretty big problem, maybe even some freezing rain mixed in. But we go into tomorrow, we will start to see some cells pop off in portions of Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma there, as you can see. And then going into Monday, those storms will start to move into Iowa a bit, bringing a small severe weather threat into Iowa, as we talked about. But really, the NAM 3KM is not showing too much right now for Oklahoma and Kansas like the Storm Prediction Center is predicting. But what we do have here is on Monday, a line of thunderstorms going through Texas that could cause some problems, even all the way through portions of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri there, and potentially even to portions of the Midwest. So we'll have to watch what that line does there on Tuesday. So let's go ahead and move on to the amount of CAPE that we have with these storms, kind of the fuel for this thunderstorm activity here. So right now, obviously, a lot of that's going to be staying down there in Florida. We do have some decent CAPE today, which could produce some severe weather. We have nearly 1,000 joules per kilogram in some spots, but that'll move out to sea, right? We're going to watch for this next cluster of CAPE to form here for parts of Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Texas. Some areas there on tomorrow afternoon could see areas upwards of 1,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE, actually, so we'll have to look out for that then. And then even more intense, actually, once we go into Sunday evening here, we've kind of got a line of intense CAPE from Oklahoma back into Kansas here. Some of the main areas that are going to get hit by this are like portions of northwestern Oklahoma, right? You have some spots that are going to reach 1,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE likely, but then also in the portions of western Kansas, we have a decent amount of CAPE here. So then we move this on. This will keep moving through Kansas here. It gets pretty intense over Wichita for a little bit. We're definitely going to see some spots get over 1,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE, so we're going to have to watch out then. Again, that's on Monday, kind of Sunday night. Then these storms will move into Iowa, but the storms are not going to bring a lot of CAPE with them, which is why we only have a marginal risk of severe weather for Iowa. All right, there's not really enough atmospheric fuel to create any real severe weather activity up there. But then we'll start to see our severe threat down in the south pop up again on Monday afternoon here. I have some spots in southeast Texas near Houston get over 500 joules per kilogram of CAPE, but then it just kind of pops off, actually, where portions of southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana could be looking at a few spots getting over 1,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE, so we'll watch for that. And then going later into Monday night, some spots could even get closer to 1,500 to 2,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE, so definitely look out there in southwestern Louisiana. That's going to be our highest spot of CAPE. This line of CAPE will move off towards Florida here. If this model is predicting correctly, we're looking at the ECMWF model, and it'll actually be more intense out here in the Gulf of Mexico, where some spots could reach over 3,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE. We may see a marginal or a slight risk of severe weather in place for portions of Florida and Georgia on Wednesday there. And then going into Thursday, right, we may see another thing like that in that similar area, kind of Georgia, Florida. Maybe another marginal or even a slight risk of severe weather cannot be ruled out. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the watches, warnings, and advisories right here. We've got some blizzard warnings in northeast Minnesota. Some areas could see 1 to 2 feet of snow, so we're definitely going to have to look out for that major snow threat, but also wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour, so you got to look out for that as well. We got some strong thunderstorms at the minute down in portions of northern Florida, but other than that, pretty calm right now. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please do be sure to like and subscribe. Remember, I will be going live likely tomorrow. I don't want to say definitely yet, but if the storms pop up enough, I will be going live tomorrow. So stay tuned into the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.